Hey y'all, you know who it is. This today video is about black and white. Not black and white people, but black and white situations. Okay. Now, I was talking to a friend and everything. He has a girlfriend and they having problems and everything. She's immature. She's about a good 6, 7 to 8 years younger than him. And she lives in a not ideal situation. She's single and everything, but she's not living housewise in an ideal situation. And she's playing little girl games, and she's talking about, well, she wants him to pay for everything, and she wants him to be better than her ex, and comparing the ex to this one and that one and so forth. Okay. So they going through a lot of like high school, issues. So he comes to me and he vents a little bit. And of course, I'm always listening because that's my brother. So cool. No, I mean, not my actual brother, but my brother from another mother. Because, we've been friends for so long, he might as well be my brother. But anyway, so he's venting and stuff like that. And I'm like, well, what you going to do? So he stopped talking to her for a while. He said, I can't do it. We breaking up. That's it. Okay, fine. Then he's telling me they talking again a little bit. They're trying to figure things out. They're trying to, work on things, or he keeps asking her what's wrong, what's the problem, and she keeps giving him the roundabout, blah, 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 blah. Okay. Now, my thing is this. Relationships are black and white. That's it. You like me, you don't. You love me, you don't. We're together or not. We're exclusive or not. We're engaged or not. That's it. It's black and white in relationships. Because guess what? If you can't get a black and white in relationships, then it's time to move on. That means that you have outside influences going on. Whether it's some sort of vice that the person has, male or female, drug, alcohol, blah, blah, blah. Their friends that's chiming in their ear, oh, you can do better. She's not good enough. He's not good enough. Or whatever. Or you have exes that are like, hey, I want you back, I need you, blah, blah, blah. Whatever the case may be, it's black and white. So that's what I told him. I said, look, either you're together or you're not, if you're going to deal with her, you're going to deal with her crazy and then hope she grows out of it. You can't feed into the mess. You cannot, you being older, that's one, and you being male, cannot feed into her young child mess. You want her to grow up and all these different things, and I get it. You like her, maybe even love her, whatever have you, see potential with her. Nothing wrong with that. But then be prepared for the ride. If you don't want the ride, then you can't get the reward. Simple as that. And that's with anybody. If you don't want the ride, you cannot get the reward. Nobody comes perfect. Nobody comes, the way. And God is going to have whoever for you, of course. But they're not going to come perfect. You're going to have to iron out some things, or wait out some things, or just deal with some things. So if you don't want the ride, then you don't want the reward. So that's what I always tell him. So he's like, oh, I don't know, blah, blah, blah. But I'm like, look, relationships are black and white. When you get to the gray area is in marriage. That's the only time it should be gray. And why? Because marriage is supposed to be a life partner, lifetime commitment. Technically, you're supposed to be with that person for the rest of your life, technically. So therefore, you have to iron out things. Therefore, you have to compromise way more than you thought you would ever have to compromise. Therefore, you have to say you're sorry and forgive 800 billion thousand times over and over and over again. Lots and lots of gray areas. Even as far as things coming from the things that are outside your marriage coming into your marriage. Presents gray areas. Somebody cheated on somebody had babies on somebody has some sort of outside vice or whatever that could be damaging to the marriage. Somebody that still got exes hanging out in the corner, in their pocket just in case or whatever have you. Those are gray areas when you're married. When you're in a relationship, peace out. What? You dating X, Y, and Z? Peace out. I'm not dealing with it. But when you're married, then it's like, well, I do love this person. I'm supposed to be with that person for life. Well, him, Han, you know, counseling, all that stuff come into play. But relationships are black and white. Simple as that, because there's too many fish in the sea. That's one. And not to say you got to throw the person away for every flaw, every issue, or whatever have you. No. But if you got to keep fighting with that person, no. All them red flags that you know, your deal breakers and so forth, no. There's plenty of other guys. By you wasting all this time on this person over here, and there's plenty of other guys or girls there that's willing to do or compromise with you and put up with whatever you need and so forth like that. Plenty. So why are you spending so much time with this person here? In a relationship? No, y'all have no kids together. Y'all have no finances together, no nothing. And you worried about, please, black and white. And yes, there's compromising in a relationship. Of course there is. Yes, there's a few gray areas and whatever have you. You know, he snores and you got to deal with that or whatever have you. You have to deal with some gray areas to get to the marriage. Yes, but for the most part, relationships are black and white. When it starts getting all muddy and weird and situations and complications, and all, nope. That's for marriage. That's in marriage. That's not for relationships. Nope. I don't got time, and nobody should have time either. We're all adults here. If you pass 30, you're an adult. And I mean, yes, you're an adult after 18, but you're still making dumb mistakes and, you know, doing all that, trying to figure yourself out and whatever. But definitely 30 and up, because 30 is when men definitely start looking to settle down. Definitely at 30. Women, we want to have all our children and 2.2 kids and all that stuff by then. So we a few little light years ahead of the men at 30. And if you ain't got it together, and if you still talking about situations and gray areas and all that stuff at 30, you got problems, bro. You got problems. But anyway, that's my little rant, my video. Like, comment, and subscribe. Notification button. Hi, new subscribers. Hey, thanks for sticking around. Peace out.